Yes, y'all. We are back. Hey, this is not an optical illusion. We are back with more under feather review. It's your man Wildcard Mar. We doing Cardinals. We doing 49ers. NFL Week 3 action. Hopefully, give y'all some information to help you with some tidbits, whether it's betting or just enjoyment of the game. As the Cardinals will be in action against the Seahawks. And of course, we just did the further review for the Seahawks. So go check that out. But until then, hey, we talking Cardinals. We talking 49ers. They are under further review. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what it is. Back with your man Wild Card And hey, this isn't the podcast where I'm breaking down X's and O's. I'm just kind of just talking about I would, things that I observed while watching the game. So obviously I got my trusty notes handed for me right here. So let's get to it. Obviously, let's start right here with the 49ers defense versus the Cardinals offense. All right. So plays like this, hey man, the Cardinals offense try to take as much as you can. I'm gonna be honest, man. Obviously, we'll talk about how the Cardinals are gonna go look going forward. But a tough time getting the run game going. They did get a couple of nice little runs every now and then, but for the most part, it was kind of tough to get the run yardage. The main culprit that was pretty much getting a good bulk of that tough yardage was James Conner. Love what he did in this game, and of course, the unfortunate injury that sucks right there. We'll talk about the future when that means going forward. Obviously, I think he also made a great impact, as you saw right there, getting the swing route and the catch right there. Kyler Murray, there was some run for my life moments, as you saw right there, just seeing a little itty bitty Kyler running with a little polo tink tink lands. Anyway, I should stop. Let me chill out. But the offense did what they could. And I say it like that is because a lot of drives stalled. And they kind of was on the brink of the red zone more times than not a lot of red zone visits. But it is what it is. But a lot of credit goes to the 49ers defense. And obviously, we'll talk about the Bosa injury and what did that mean going forward. In this game, I think they lost Bosa early, like second quarter or something like that, if I'm correct. Fred Warner, he's still a tackling machine. He's still a problem. He's a problem. Yeah. I can say this, and correct me if I'm wrong, 49ers fans. Y'all miss Robert Salah, and y'all are happy he's back. And I can tell. But I can just tell the difference of how this defense is just the way that they're flying around the field. This looks like old school prime, Robert Saleh 49ers defense flying. Like literally. He great defensive coordinator. Obviously, I kind of thought he kind of had a raw deal in New York. The defense wasn't his problem in New York. The quarterback was, but that's neither here nor there. But this 49ers defense looks legit. And now I get it. Bosa's going to be out. John Lynch hasn't been afraid to make moves. Obviously, making the Christian McCaffrey move, moving off of Trey Lance after, making the trade to go up and get him. So he hasn't been afraid to make, big swings. And if he misses, it is what it is. The team is still good enough. But if he hits, he hits. Christian McCaffrey hit more than it did miss. Let's be honest. So, they've been talking about or floating around the idea of getting Trey Hendrickson, why not? He's essentially on a 1-year deal. Obviously, I think the way that the 49ers operate, they would be more apt to pay him and not go through so much hassle more than what Cincinnati would. So, hey, I think it makes sense. And why not? But speaking of the defense past the Bosa injury, because they had to still play a whole damn near whole big chunk of second quarter and the second half without him, and they still did pretty damn good. Fred Warner, of course, is a monster. The other linebacker that the 49ers get, I'm gonna go back to my previous notes because I Winters. Oh my gosh, I like him. It makes that Greenlaw moving off of him looks like nothing. Just being honest. Yeah, Winters. And he's wearing the 53, kind of gives me that Navarro Bowman type of vibes. I like him. I like Winters. Problem. I know they're excited that he's back. Or Robert Salah is back. So he's doing wonders. Obviously, Lenore, number 2, is doing well. The secondary's solid for the defense, but that front 7 has been getting after it. That it's kind of made it a lot easier for that back half. Because the secondary has had some relapses. And now Marvin Harrison helped him out with that drop pass all by his lonesome. So obviously you got to fix those communication problems. But let's move over to the offensive side of 49ers versus Cardinals defense. I'm going to be honest. I get it. Brock Purdy wasn't there. George Kittle's not there. They're still getting decimated at wide receiver position. I understand that. But for some way, Kyle Shanahan has literally MacGyvered this offense to just get enough. Mac Jones has done enough. And is he game managing? He is. He is a game manager. He's not no generational talent, but he is playing within the system, and it's been working. So that's just for me. Look, that's all that matters. Mac Jones has been serviceable, but he's been playing clean football. You know what I'm saying? He's been playing clean football. It's not pretty. I know they struggled to get the running game going against the Cardinals. And we'll talk about the Cardinals defense in just a second. But one thing I can appreciate about what Kyle Shanahan did in this game, although the numbers aren't pretty, they still attempted. They still kept the Cardinals defense honest and say, hey, we're still going to run the ball. Whether it's 2-3 yards, okay, cool. But we're going to hold you honest, and we're still going to try to stick within our game plan, because it was a close game throughout the whole way. And one thing that I give Kyle Shanahan credit in this game is because I see it a lot from coaches in the NFL. They freak out whether they're down one possession or a little bit, and they say, oh, well, we can't stick to our original game plan. And Kyle Shanahan's like, no, it's a close game. We can still stick to our original game plan. Kept running. Take your shots, take your chances, run the ball, take your shot, take your chances. He stuck with it. So I can appreciate that about 49ers offense with Kyle Shanahan. It wasn't pretty. Ricky Pearsall has shown he's ready to step up. Obviously, with all the injuries and people not being around in that wide receiver room, he said, I'm here, and he's been putting in the work. So I'll give that credit to that part on the offense. Cardinals defense. One player that really stood out for me, for sure, on that Cardinals defense. Matter of fact, it was 2 people that really stood out for me. The old Wiley veteran, Calais Campbell, was still playing quality football. He made his presence known in this game. He brought the pressure, stuffing the run. For Calais Campbell to be at the age that he is at and hasn't had those, I guess, serious injuries, devastating injuries, and still playing, you know, productive football. Glad that he's back in Arizona where it all started. I love that. So, you know, obviously that's a sign that he's definitely about to, you know, hang him up eventually. Because you know, go back to your grassroots. So I love that he went back to Arizona, but he's going to help. He in that linebacker Mac Wilson. Woo, he gonna hit you like a Mack truck. He's glad Calais is there because he freed up some lanes for him to go just straight downhill and smack some cats. And he loves tackling. Mac Wilson, oh, love what he did. Love what he did. So let's talk about you know, going forward. Obviously, two tough injuries for both teams. You know, what? Hey, that's football. You know, that's football. All right. So for the 49ers going forward, obviously, I think stick to what you did in the second half, as in game plan, and still obviously you tailor it to your opponent, but you don't have to necessarily freak out about the Bosa injury. You know, like stated earlier, hey, maybe Trey Henderson is the answer. Who knows? You still make a move, somebody. You know, obviously Zadarius Smith has already been claimed by the Eagles. You know, Trey Henderson does make sense. Obviously you can't get Max Crosby. He's going nowhere from Las Vegas. So general manager John Lynch, it's going to be on him if he really wants to address the injury, because at some point in time you have to. And you know, don't be surprised if they definitely for sure pick up a whole buttload of pass rushers in the draft. That for sure will happen. But going forward, obviously you're just waiting for Brock Purdy to come back. I do think the moment that he does is about obviously keeping him healthy. That's going to be the question about this whole team in general. Obviously, Bosa's gone for the season. Already lost Kittle for a bit of a time. You're still waiting to get Brock Purdy back. Trent Williams, and you know, still love his game, but he's up there in age. He get long in the tooth. You know, it can happen at some point in time in the season that he might miss some time. As a matter of fact, the probability is high that he might miss some time this season. So still waiting on trying to get your receivers back. It's a lot. It's a lot. But 49ers fans, you're used to this. I mean, literally, the 49ers are at the front line of most injured team damn near every year, especially under Kyle Shanahan. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something wrong with the medical team. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I just know is that every year we go into this, and the 49ers are one of the most injury-prone teams in the league. Same with the Chargers. You know, but to the Chargers' credit, and for the most part, and to the 49ers' credit, more times than not, they somehow still find a way to still compete and be dangerous. You know, just didn't work out last year. They had a lot of injuries to all the key players. So, but for the Cardinals going forward, as you know, they'll be first to kick some action off in week 4 against the Seahawks, another division opponent. Here's the deal. Obviously losing James Conner, that's going to be tough, because even against tough, good defenses, he's still getting those tough yardage, and sometimes, you know, breaking the 10, 15-yard runs. But he's, you know, always falling forward, getting the tough yardage against good defenses. And you're going to miss that. When it comes to Trey Benson, he probably had one good run against the 49ers. Other than that, they kind of kept him bottled up. Obviously, with James, what they did with James Conner, they're going to have to do it with Trey Benson as well. Get him out there on swing routes, angle routes, kind of open it up a little bit if you can't get the running game initially going. But that's going to be a tough loss with James Conner. Now, if they make a running back move, I don't see why they shouldn't. I think the Cardinals are going to be a scrappy team. You know, they might be around a 7-8 win type of team, but they'll be able to probably fight for a wild card. because I just think they're that scrappy. Obviously, there's some things they got to clean up. You got to figure out this connection with Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. You got to figure it out. I'm kind of skeptical if they're going to be able to get it done against Seattle, because that secondary is very physical and very tough. And they do play the run pretty well as well. I'm not sure how much success they'll have against Seattle, but going forward, man, it's Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison got to get this connection going. Trey McBride can't be the only legit threat when it comes to connection wise with Kyler Murray. He just can't be. Because that connection with Trey McBride and Kyler Murray is there. For some reason, it's up and down with Marvin Harrison Jr. And albeit, like I said earlier, he did have a bad drop. He had a bad drop. It was literally, man. Marvin Harrison Jr., because he was out there, he could have done his taxes. He could have, pulled up an excavator and went digging for gold. I mean, the man literally had that much time. He was by himself, but it just didn't happen. Dropped it. It happens. But it doesn't happen often to the elite. And if Marvin Harrison wants to be the elite, which he damn sure has a capability of being the elite, one of the elites. Yeah, that was a bad drop. And Fred Warner, I love how Fred Warner kind of walked up to him and whispered, and, "Oh yeah, got you, young fella, got you shaking," because Fred, he hurt them foots of Fred Warner. He hurt him, but no. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens with Thursday Night Football, Cardinals, Seahawks. Going over to ILW Sports Network, where hey, the good Reverend Give Me though got some betting tips on that game, and we'll see how it plays out. But y'all know what it is. Wildcard Mar, I'm up out of here. Hopefully we do some more reviews before the rest of week 4 takes off. If not, hey, like, share, subscribe to all the ILW Sports Network social media platforms at that handle. Going over to Twitter, KC Wildcard Mar, if you want to tap into with me personally and keep up with all the content that I got going. Other than that, hey, I'm up out of here. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.